Policewomen and civilian rescue. Philippine Marines save hostages amid Patikul Gunfight. Imagine waking up to gunfire in the jungle and knowing your only hope is a daring rescue. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment so you won't miss any of our heroic military history stories. Let's go. Chapter 1. The Abduction. In the early hours of May 2, 2018, in the dense jungle of Patikul, Sulu, 2 female police officers and 1 civilian were snatched by the ruthless Abu Sayyaf group during a bloody ambush. Their patrol car had been stopped beside Sitio Daang Puti, Barangay Bangkal. Suddenly, masked gunmen leaped from the tree line, weapons blazing. The officers yelled for help. The civilian froze in shock. Captors dragged them into the darkness. Families back home watched helplessly. Meanwhile, word reached the elite Philippine Marines of the abduction. The Marines' hearts hardened with determination. They would not let these brave women become forgotten hostages. Stay tuned, the voiceover promises. And if you're enjoying this story, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support fuels more untold military true stories. Back in Patikul, the jungle echoed with tension. The kidnappers demanded ransom, 5 million pesos for release. The Philippine government declared no ransom. The game had changed. What happened next? A calculated plan, deadly courage, and a fight deep in the jungle. It all begins now. Chapter 2. Intel and Preparation. As dawn broke over Barangay Bangkal, a sense of urgency rippled through the command posts of the Philippine Marines. Intelligence reports showed the kidnappers were deep in the Sitio Daang Puti jungle, surrounded by thick undergrowth, caves, and hidden trails. The Marines gathered around satellite maps. The hostages, 2 policewomen and a civilian, their lives hanging by a thread. The captors, a dozen masked gunmen in their stronghold. Commanders issued orders. Rescue them tonight, no negotiations. The no ransom rule stood firm. The team loaded gear, night vision goggles, silenced rifles, medical kits. They practiced the route on a glowing map of Patikul, Sulu. Each Marine felt the weight of the operation. Civilian lives in danger, families waiting at home. At dusk, they boarded rubber boats slipping across mangrove waterways. In the cockpit sat the team leader whispering, "Stay sharp. The jungle trusts no mistakes." Simultaneously, diversion units engaged in nearby gunfire to lure bandits away. At the drop-off point, a scout spotted a fresh human footprint in soft earth near a gully. The tension surged. Time was ticking. If you're enjoying this story and want more high-octane military history, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support inspires these untold rescues. With hearts pounding and adrenaline surging, the Marines set foot into the darkness. Hidden high in the jungle canopy, the bandits were unaware the trap was closing. In the shadows, on the brink of action, the most dangerous phase awaited: the assault. Chapter 3. The Gunfight. The night was thick and silent in Barangay Bangkal, Patikul. Suddenly, tracer rounds lit up the jungle air. At 2 a.m., the elite Marine Battalion Landing Team 3 slipped through the undergrowth, stealth boots crunching over fallen leaves, rifles at the ready. Their mission: rescue 2 policewomen and 1 civilian who had been abducted by the Abu Sayyaf group and taken deep into the Sulu wilderness. As the assault began, the jungle exploded into chaos. Bandits opened fire from their hideout nestled among rock ledges and palms. The Marines returned fire, suppression, flanking maneuver, precision clearing. Each heartbeat thudded like a drum of war. A hostage cried out. Fear met courage. One Marine radioed, "Hostages ahead, right flank." The rescuers dodged sniper fire, threw grenades into bunkers, and smashed through timber barricades. Their training took over. Clear room, clear edge, secure hostage. The civilian trembled. The policewomen steeled themselves. In a heart-stopping moment, a bandit leapt at a Marine, but was met with a decisive counterstrike. The rescue team pressed forward and found the 3 captives bound but alive under a camouflaged tarp. As the captives were guided to safety, Marines laid down covering fire. The jungle throbbed with echoes of battle. Sirens of war replaced whispered prayers. With the hostages moving out, the assault team set charges and withdrew under moonlit chaos. From the darkness came a voice. Mission complete. If you're gripped by this dramatic story and crave more untold military history, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Your support fuels these heroic tales. The gunfight was over, but the rescue had only just begun. Chapter 4: The Rescue. The jungle crackled with the echoes of gunfire and the scent of adrenaline as the moment of truth arrived. With precision, the Philippine Marine Battalion Landing Team 3, MBLT-3, surged into the hidden camp in Sitio Dang Puti, Barangay Bangkal, Patikul, guided by the escapees' intelligence. Amid palm fronds and rocks, two brave policewomen, Benyaros Alvarez and Dina Gumahad, and civilian Blas Jacosalim Ahmad lay bound, terror etched into their faces. The Marines moved like shadows, silenced rifles at the ready, hearts pounding as they lunged in. "Over here! They're alive!" whispered their team leader into the radio. In seconds, the captives were free, embraced by rescuers who had risked everything to find them. One Marine gently pulled the blindfold from the civilian's eyes. Relief flooded his face. As extraction began, bandits retaliated with bursts of machine gun fire. The Marines formed a protective shield around the hostages, firing back, crouched low in the thick undergrowth. Explosions rumbled. Lives hung in the balance. The chopper arrived, rotors slicing through the jungle night. "Hostages safe," crackled the voice. With one final volley, the team withdrew into the darkness. Mission accomplished. If you're captivated by this heroic story and you want more untold military history, please like, comment, and subscribe now. Your support brings these true stories to light. In that moment, fear turned to freedom, and ordinary people became forever grateful for the courage of the Marines. Chapter 5: Aftermath and Legacy. As the helicopters disappeared into the night sky and the echo of gunfire faded, the brave rescue in Patikul carved its mark on history. The two policewomen and the civilian were safe. Gratitude filled the jungle clearing, and the family's tears turned to relief. The bandits were defeated, no ransom had been paid, and the bravery of the Philippine Marine Corps was honored. News outlets around the globe, USA, Canada, UK, reported the daring mission and hailed the heroes. It inspired changes in training, planning, and inter-service coordination across the Philippines. Every Marine who served that night earned respect, and the legacy lives on. Before we wrap up, please like, comment, and subscribe to support more untold military history stories. When ordinary people faced extraordinary danger, heroes answered the call, and that night, freedom won. Your support brings these hidden hero stories into the light. Thank you so much for not forgetting to subscribe, like, and comment to our video. God bless us all.